Memo obi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. And there another day for newspaper review. Now, what should send your newspaper review? No, we bring you the major stories from major newspapers in the country. So quickly, let's go into it. The first newspaper, the Herald newspaper, was a book on Rawlings Revolution and Radical Democracy in Ghana out next week. So I think there's a book on J.J. Rawlings, the Revolution, and the Ghana Democracy. No, next week na book nebeba. I really love to get hold of that book and read to understand Rawlings' time, the decisions that were taken during those times and what went into those decisions and some of the stories from that perspective. I don't know. I think from here I'll try to search into how I'll be able to get the book. But that's interesting. Okay. I'll say a great minister served in U.S. Air Force as private soldier. No combat service in Afghanistan or Iraq. We are still speaking about this. And American Air Force and Krata were more released here on Brian Champon. Then this answer no. Yes. I'll say why ACP Estate lost land case at an Accra High Court. Okay. Gumwa Ejumako Manhene rallies traditional authorities to reject LGBT and others. And I'm seeing how these days the traditionalists and some of the and so for especially press before me who say and saying on why flyers Eden I'm say I am a Presbyterian. Me who say press before pan they post this idea no. I say I am a Presbyterian and I stand against LGBT. Into the traditionalists and the Presbyterians, they are all standing against it. Now, Nini Nejina, President Akufo-Addo comment our my as a comment no omuhune said dabi. As a papa no one convention no they are standing their grounds to reject LGBT. That's interesting. I see no suffering youth will vote for NPP in 2024. Mahama. Okay, so the founder newspaper also shapers others told to patronize EcoBank's payment services. Beige capital trial, customers' funds were siphoned, issued misleading certificates, a year witness. Global economy will be anemic, IMF and some more canon. Rapidly set up creditor committee for Ghana, US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen appeals. It was Ghana, Yen set it up and rapidly no. US for SA rapid almost setting up a creditor committee in Ghana, and it's quite interesting how right now the US are coming in and they are helping Ghana. Matter say you see almost sending economic advisors or say aba Ghana aside IMF for the now wamodi aba Ghana no US for so the wamodi aba and then the US for Treasury Secretary so I can say almost set up creditor committee. I don't know the assurance they have. I don't know who has assured them, but it looks like the US are very eager to help us through a year situation, the economic situation you go through. No, that's interesting. Also, Dr. Bawumia to address Harvard Africa Development Conference. Okay, we'll look forward to that. The new crusading guide. Also, Afram Plains North NDC delegates routes for Peli Walasi. Okay, Galamsey fights shared responsibility. Also, privacy attacks high on Ghana. Angola seas. Piracy attacks high on Ghana. Okay. Embattled former UST SRC president graduates after exoneration. Okay. John Kumar gives scholarships to brilliant but needy students in Ejisu constituency. Okay, John Kumar, why are there? Ghanaian Times was a farmer, 39, to die by hanging for murder in 2017. Okay. Let's fight corruption nationwide. Apostle Nyameche to Christians. Also, permanent arbitration court suspends $30 million case against Ghana following Attorney General's objections. Accra to host 2023 UNESCO World Book Capital. Tourism Ministry targets 1.2 million tourist arrivals in 2023. The Chronicle newspaper also Minister woos investors for $120 million to retool GBC. Okay, promises by politicians. Mahama speaks with forked tongue. Okay, gayism is an existential threat to Ghana. Kofi Krating or standing as independent candidate. Akufo-Addo opens Accra World Book Capital April 24th. Upper Dentra West NDC in disarray over Kweson's disqualification. Okay, the Insight newspaper also NDC NPP trade blows over Brian Champon. Kwame Mpianim, the renowned economist, into Kwame Mpianim, he says Ghana is being recolonized over government's incompetence. Okay, Kodio blasts EC into Kodio for blasti EC. Say over the credibility and all that. Nancy Nyama or more any appointment or more making. I say coalition of civil societies against political vigilantism calls for arrest of Brian Champon. Okay, it is time for others to sacrifice for unity in NPP, says Kobina Amo Edu. Okay, the publisher newspaper. I say Godfrey Dami saves Ghana from $300 million US. Okay, so it was 300 million. John Mahama gives prophecy. God has shown me 2024 results. I want Presido big time. Into John Mahama. Ese nyankopon we ya trend say 2024 no. O we need abatuo no we need ne kese. So that's what is going on. Also Jubilee House staffer retracts altered video of Asiedu Nketia. Yesterday I brought you that story. Bawumia addresses Harvard Africa Development Conference. Okay. Daily Post. Also NDC New York calls for the removal of newly appointed EC officials. Ignore Brian's reckless comments. God has already given us victory. Ignore Brian's reckless comments. God has already given us victory. Mahama to NDC members. Honorable Samuel Atamils as parliamentary candidate. KEEA constituency. Okay, that's it. The Informer newspaper. Also Vice President Office correct false reportage. Wake up from slumber. NDC MP blast leadership. NPP NDC foul air beat world drums ahead of elections 2024. Also nowhere cool as Kenya celebrates dry Easter. Civil servants not paid. Bawumia punches Mahama over a confirmed Dumso legacies. Okay. I mean, for some reason, Bawumia thinks he still has the moral right to be speaking against Mahama. Anyway, Daily Guide. As a naked demo hits NDC over Dumelo. Soldier killer granted bail. Brian Champon brouhaha. Arrest Mahama. NPP replies NDC. And NPP for SA Yanche Mahama Entum and all that. I say Semira rewards 2022 literature winners. Cop beaters get 70k bail. Wake up. Your job is not to coach parliament. Suhini blast NDC national executives. That is coming from the Daily Dispatch. I say Dakwan Newman commissions 2.8 million Ghana cedis AstroTurf in Okaikwe South. As the portions of Bawumia's quotes in Joy FM story were fabricated, Vice President's office, I say, I will not support the over 30 treacherous MPs. The NDC can suspend me. Ablakwa vows. Daily Graphic, also don't create tension in Ghana. Peace Council to political party actors. Accra host World Book. Peace Council, Mr. Remo. Listen, Mumbodino. Oba na obekan political party actors na say o the NDC ni NPP for frame. Hwamo na men dem okasa. Eya Brian Champon 17 na mokasa. Be bold and don't include NDC and or what. But din assume si asemo awaka no mu unjai ono no okose people somewhere amuyi. Ose Accra host World Book Capital April 24th. Be empathic with economic turnaround efforts. Sam Jonah. Okay. Tourism Ministry develops more sites. Okre Kumante. So I think that these are the headlines, the stories coming through from Ghana. Montreal, comment box.